high rate of speed. Again, traveling much faster than other vehicles on that freeway. Looks like he's just passing the 710 exit, and this is actually the area where we do expect a
construction zone?
Well, it's not a construction zone. There were reports of a crash, at least according to Google Maps. Here's the thing, though. He's traveling in the far left lane, the carpool lane. So obviously, our guess is that, he's breaking the law there. He doesn't have a carpool passenger. But at this point, he's not really concerned about the law, right?
No.
But you can see that there is a huge slowdown on the freeway. This is the slowdown we were talking about just minutes ago.
There you go.
There was a crash reported on the 91 eastbound right after you pass the 710 freeway. You can see the rest of the freeway pretty slow, but for the most part, the suspect's staying in the spoke too soon. Looks like he wants to. Okay,
now it's going to get a little interesting here. We got a lot more traffic. He's going to have to go in and out of these cars here.
Right, and for those of you familiar with the Southern California area, this is on the 91 around the areas of Paramount, Lakewood, Bellflower. We just went through the Compton part of the 91 freeway, and if he keeps going in this direction, he'll eventually hit Anaheim, best known for Disneyland. Mike?
Ooh, okay, they're just going from the far left to the far right lanes there in just a matter of seconds there. You'd see the police cruiser there right behind him. As we're getting into more and more traffic right now, as Samia was saying that there was some sort of crash here that is really tying up traffic here. Now we are going to say always viewer discretion is advised. We don't know what that suspect is going to do at this moment, but he continues to look like he's going to try to dart in and out.
Just trying to evade police.
And it's interesting to see if that cruiser, do you think, would maybe want to tap there on the back bumper, but too many vehicles there to do a pit maneuver probably.
Right, it's just too dangerous. This,
yeah, look at the speeds.
On the freeway, it's just dangerous. You have so many other cars there. You really want to be. You have to take into consideration the other drivers there on the road. I do want to go ahead and check in with a lot of our viewers tuning in. Some of them have tweeted me. One of our viewers, Sam, who goes by the username Bogman148, saying that it is a great stream, tuning in every time there's a police chase, and adding that the street names and road numbers on the stream, it's a new technology, it's a great addition.
Yeah, I think this is the first time that we've been able to do that, and I think that's just really amazing that you could not only see the estimated speed there, but also where exactly this is all happening. So awesome technology there being used to really bring home these police chases to everyone across the country and world that are watching.
Right. I'm still so entertained that we have multiple people named Chris Lee watching. I'm getting tweets from both Chris Lees. Chris Lee, the one in the UK, saying watching the chase on one screen and playing my PS4 on the other. And Chris McCormick, another Chris, not Chris Lee, Chris McCormick, saying that he's watching from Maine. Luckily for the cops, this isn't like the Dusty Chase. Hashtag Dusty Chase.
Oh, that's a great reference to one of the chases that we had months ago there. Wow.
One of the legendary Southern California chases. We've had the Big Rig chase. We've had the Dusty Chase. We've had a lot of chases. We've covered a lot of them here on News Now. We appreciate everyone who tunes in regularly to catch our commentary during these Southern California police chases.
And when you look back at all the different sorts of chases, it doesn't matter if it's in LA or Texas or even here in Arizona, you gotta say the one thing that really the common thread with all these suspects, if you're going to really put it all together, they're wild cards.
Right, you don't know what's going on in their mind. Some people are already, at that point, suicidal. They're willing to take any sort of risk. And other people, sometimes they're just trying to escape and make phone calls before they get arrested. Make their final calls, speak to some people. So, each and every chase situation really is different, Mike. Yeah,
and especially with what the suspect right now is wanted for, he could still have a gun inside that vehicle, and that's why police really taking it cautious there, because they know eventually if this is going to end in a crash or just a pullover because no more gas. But then what's the next step? Is there going to be then a long holdout before we have the suspect come out? And, you know, if a gun is now
Right,
part of the scenario, now it's going to be a long process.
You got to take the necessary precautions when a suspect is armed. Obviously, you need to take precautions all the time, but especially when you already know that the suspect is armed. Obviously, the suspect is wanted for assault with a deadly weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So they're taking the necessary steps to make sure that everyone is safe. You know, there have been pursuits where they've chased suspects for 3 hours. So, you know, this could end soon. This might not end soon. I do want to check in with our viewers once again. A lot of people tweeting us from all over the world. Deplorable Glenn tweeting us, hello from Regina, Canada. Killa Connor saying that he's watching with his friend Steven. They hope it ends well for everyone. I also want to give a shout out to someone who tweeted me about 10 minutes ago, Brian Sargent, who's viewing this car chase, tuning in on YouTube all the way from Roseburg, Oregon.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And for everyone maybe just joining us here, welcome to the stream. We've been having this for the last 40 to 45 minutes, and it doesn't look like this is going to be stopping anytime soon either, Samia.
Right. So again, this is the eastbound 91 freeway. It's not an official interstate. It's just a traditional highway, California State Highway. This is eastbound 91 in the area of Artesia in Los Angeles County. But as you continue to travel eastbound on 91, he's about to actually enter Orange County, the Orange County area of Anaheim. Now, if he approaches that area, he will eventually have to switch onto another freeway, either Interstate 5.
Oh, okay, really darting off now, getting, and that looks like it's, yep, and that is going to be a crash there. Viewer discretion is advised, everyone, just in case what happens next.
So again, this chase ending right there in the Artesia Cerritos area, Los Angeles County, right off of the 91 freeway.
All right, so suspect there still in the car there. As we saw, the high rate of speed is what ultimately did him in as he tried to get off too quickly and then wiped out right there. Let's see what happens next. Can't reiterate more than enough, folks, that viewer discretion heavily advised during this situation.
The suspect is armed, and it looks like, the back door is opening, so either the suspect crawled to the back or there's another person inside that vehicle.
Yes.
At least another person.
So this could be sometimes maybe a long holdout, or it could just, okay, looks like we have some movement there in the back. Okay, look at, this is very high risk here. It doesn't look at right now. Is he going to try to run in the back there? Let's see.
Get back inside the vehicle.
Okay, now back in the vehicle. Interesting.
Very interesting, Mike.
Because that was from the back seat, everyone. Okay, we just went black just a little bit there, but it was just zooming in. We can't see, it's tinted too much there. But that suspect did get out from the back seat and then peered over around that car to look at the police. Okay, now the driver side door just opened and then swung back out. I wonder if that driver is going to maybe see if the car is operational and try to maybe go at it again. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't
very puzzling right now, Mike.
It seems like it would still, at this point, it would still be operational, the car.
Right, it's still possibly functioning. Does he decide that he wants to make another run for it? We'll have to wait and see. I do want to check in with all of our viewers. We are getting viewer tweets, Mike, from all over the country right now.
Yeah.
Not only the country, but the world. I'm getting a tweet from Poland.
Okay, wait, like, I just want to, we just got some more movement here from the car.
But instead crawling out of the window.
Yeah. So
not
now,
wanting to open the door, now running through
now on the run here. Okay, now the suspect on the run. Not sure why he got out through the window. But, okay, now we have a foot chase here now that is going to be happening. So let's continue to watch. Viewer discretion heavily advised, everyone. And if it gets to a point where we might have to get out, we will. We can't see too much with that tree right there. It's very hard angle here.
You can see the authorities.
Still can't see much here with that shadow.
Let's go ahead and drop the lower third for just a second.
All right, we're dropping that lower third for everyone.
And again, we appreciate everyone tuning in on Facebook Live as well as YouTube. More than 10,000 people tuning in on YouTube. Many more tuning in on Facebook.
Now, here's the thing. Did the suspect scale that wall? Or do they have him here? It's so hard to see from this angle, everyone. I know that we're trying to bring you what exactly is happening, but seems like they got him down.
Right. At that point, well, I mean, what is really going on through the suspect's mind? You're not even in a residential area where you have many places to hide.
And there we go, a successful takedown, everyone.
Right. So the suspect apprehended.
Once again, a great job by the police to always following right behind and staying persistent, and also just waiting for. It was like almost a chess match where they were waiting for a bad move, and they saw the bad move happen with the suspect was going at too high of a rate of speed there, and then eventually crashed. And now we have seen an arrest.
Yes, this man was arrested. He looks like he's relatively younger.
Yeah, but we'll hear more in the coming hours of.
It's interesting also to see. You can see his head moving. You can see that he's clearly speaking and communicating with officers as if he's telling the officers.
So we had two there. It looks like. No, just one. That was
one suspect. Yeah.
They did have the K9 there as well.
But is it just me, or does it look like the suspect is saying something and he just keeps moving his head?
Well, yeah, he could be mouthing off. He could be saying anything. He could be rambling. We don't know if he's on drugs or anything.
We don't really know anything. You're right. He's complying, but it almost feels like he's resisting a little bit.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Again, viewer discretion is advised. This still is a live situation involving individuals that are armed. So, again, we advise viewers to watch with caution.
And, Sammy, I've still never seen a suspect get out of a window of a car.
Yeah, that is the first time we've seen a suspect, at least in, as far as I can tell in recent months, where a suspect has decided to jump through the window. The question is why? Maybe he thought that the authorities wouldn't see if he jumped through the window.
Yeah, very interesting there.
Again, this is the tail end of that police pursuit, a pursuit that we covered for almost an hour here on News Now, with tens of thousands of you guys watching in from all over the country and all over the world. JJ Keith saying, what an ending, glad it ended safely. One of our other viewers, Simmers with the C, saying, hey Samia, I'm watching from Italy. Meanwhile, John tuning in from Denmark, and Helicopter tuning in from Stockholm, Sweden.
So yeah, definitely an international audience as we watch that takedown live. A little bit we'll show you the replay of the crash that happened to get that suspect to ultimately be in police custody now.
Right, so if you're just joining us, you didn't see the tail end of the police chase, we will replay that for you here on News Now. And actually at 1 o'clock, so in about 17 minutes, we do have a press conference from President Trump.
Oh, yeah. A lot coming up here. So if you're maybe just new to the stream, you could continue watching all day with us as we'll be with you.
Right, Mike. And we do want to reiterate to those viewers who are watching us for the first time, if you're watching on Facebook, hit that like button. That way you'll know whenever we go live with breaking news like a police chase. And if you're tuning into YouTube, of course, we encourage you to hit that subscribe button.
There we go.
We are streaming Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Arizona time. Sometimes we start early, sometimes we stay late, depending on breaking news situations. We may even be here 24 hours, Mike.
Yes, that is very key there. And, sometimes Mary Kate has those late night chases as well.
That's right. A lot of chases do happen in the evening, so you really do want to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you don't